Hello everybody. So it's really hot in my craft room today, and so this is going to be a quick video. I've got the fan blasting on me right now. Hope it's not too loud. Yep, so I didn't get to go out and do a Facebook Live last weekend or the weekend before. It's just been a little bit crazy. Well, the last weekend the internet was down. That was fun. So today I'm going to be making a card using things from the Saleabration Brochure. The stamp set I'm using is actually is a free stamp set that you get when you're a host. So if you wanted to host a party, invite your friends, and if the whole party comes to $375 Canadian, then you get this stamp set that I'm going to show you for free. I'll just put let me see so I can show it to you. Exit. There we go. Okay, let's just so this is what we're going to be using today. It's called Perfect Pomegranate, and you get this free when you host. So the hosting a party is always fun. So usually you get let me see. Yeah, so if you order $375, you don't even have to have a party. If you want to spend $375, then you would get this for free. Yep. So if you're interested and you don't want to do it in person, we can do it on Facebook if you would like. We could have an online party and just get your friends to join and let me know if you're interested in that. But anyway, today we're going to be using this stamp set. So this is the stamp set. Perfect Pomegranate. Okay. Oof, it's hot. So if you're watching the replay, I would love it if you would leave a comment and let me know what you think about my project. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'd really like it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get my subscribers up so that YouTube will show me more. Yeah, so let me just get started here. So we're going to be using a Blackberry Bliss card base, the usual size, which would be 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Okay, so let's just put this here, and then we're going to use this designer series paper. Really nice. This is another Saleabration item. It's Wonderful World for this one. So we're just going to put this on the front like this, and then we're going to put a layer on top here like that. But let's just stick this on first. And this is so much nice. Oh, actually, let me bring it down a bit so you can see a bit better. Sorry if it's shaky. Okay. Isn't this side is lovely too? But anyway. So I hope you're all able to keep cool. Unfortunately, I live in an apartment building, and so there's no air conditioning except for a window air conditioner, which is at the far end of the apartment. And so my classroom is very hot. I could put my glue on this. Usually it slips around. There we go. So then we're going to use the whimsy dies to make a little stitch border around here. Let me just get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Do that. Woof. All of the measurements and everything that I'm using will be on my blog later. I will post a link to it. If you're on YouTube, I will post a link to it in the description. And if you're on Facebook, then you'll see the link for it on this post. Okay, so I don't know. It's hard to see, but there's a stitched border. You see it? There we go. Let's just move this. Heavy. Okay, so now we're going to stamp. I'm going to stamp using Rich Raspberry. So we're going to do the pomegranates. And we're going to use Evening Evergreen as well for the leaves. We'll do the leaves first. Oh, it's the wrong leaves I'm using. Let me get my other stamp. Okay. There's a couple of different stamps in here with leaves. I like this one because it's big. So I'm just going to put this about here, up in the corner. That. Really like this. And then we will do, let's put the lid on here. And then use Rich Raspberry for the pomegranate. Where did I put my pomegranate? There it is, right in front of me. So let me put this here so I can line it up a little bit. There we go. And then I also, so I stamped one previously and I fussy cut it because I'm going to add it here. I'm going to put it on a dimensional. So we will put it here. Just pops up a little bit. Gives it a little bit of dimension. This is a very simple card to make. It's good for the beginner stamper. And then we're going to do, okay, let's put this on the card base. I think I'm going to use my Seal Plus for this one. What adhesive do you like to use? Do you like the liquid glue, or do you like the runner, tape runner? This way. Don't put it upside down, Emily. There we go. And then we're going to do a sentiment. So the sentiment that we're using is from the Blessings of Home stamp set. So I'm using this one. I'm using the thank you from this stamp set. And I'm going to do it in, actually I'm going to get my blackberry bliss because I like Sorry if it's shaky. Okay, let's put it on here. Thank you. And then, let's see. Actually, I don't like this. It's not. Let's just clean this off. Let's try it with the rich razzle. Actually, no, I'm going to do it with the green. What do you think it should be? The green or the rich raspberry? I like the green. So then I'm just going to run this through. I'm just going to, see, I'm going to die cut this because I don't want the bottom sentiment. My Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is very heavy right now because I have the magnetic plate on it, which unfortunately Stampin' Up is not selling anymore. Okay. Go. Okay. So I'm just going to put that right about here. Let's see, should I put it here? I should put it up here. I like it down here. I'm going to put dimensionals on it. See the way I've started my dimensionals? Some people on my team would make them very crazy. But it doesn't bother me. Okay, so don't forget that celebration is only 2 months, so it's just July and August. So it's about here. And then I didn't have any rich raspberry bling, so I'm going to color my rhinestones with the dark rich raspberry blends. The good thing about these, you can color with them, and they're really quick to dry because they're alcohol-based markers. I really hope that everyone is able to hear me and see me okay. It's hard when there's nobody online with me that I can get some feedback with. But hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, let's get my take a pick tool. I'm going to put them on, put one here, I think. One here. And one about here. Okay, so I did another one. And I put it through the whimsy dies, so I'm going to use that for the inside of the card. I'm not going to put a sentiment on it right now because I'm just going to wait. Sometimes I leave it blank so I can write if I have a long message to write, so I like to leave it blank until I've decided what I'm going to, who it's going to be for, and what I'm going to write in it. Okay, do you like this? Let me know if you like it. I really appreciate any feedback you have for me. If you think I should have did it a different way, or just let me know. I really like to interact with you. And so that's the card for today. Let me just change the camera here. Okay, let's move this up and out of the way. There we go. Okay, so here it is. Let's get that arrow out of the way. Oh. Whew. So I hope you're all having a great weekend and keeping cool, or out and doing some, maybe you're in a pool or at the beach. Anyway, so I'm going to leave you now, and hopefully you can comment and let me know what you thought of the card. And don't forget that all the people that comment on Facebook and YouTube, will go in a draw to win this card. Next week when I go live, I will do a draw and pick a name of all the people that have commented, and I will send them this card. Okay, well, thank you in advance if you're going to comment and for liking, and I will see you all next week. Okay, bye.